As recorded by the Foundations.
The Foundations. They also had another one, something Build Me Up.
Yeah, that's right. Build Me Up, Buttercup.
Yeah. How do I know this stuff? If you go to Philadelphia, ladies and gentlemen, they have there this museum. It's called the Mutter Museum, and it's just full to bursting with all manner of odd and obsolete medical items. Here now is the director of that museum, Gretchen Warden. Oh, Gretchen. Nice to see you. Thank you very much for being back on the program. Okay. All right, let's hold still now for the photo. When was the last time you were here?
85.
85. Tell us now about the museum. How big is it, first of all?
It's a lot bigger than the last time.
Oh, it's grown, has it?
Yes, well, we've reopened our galleries. They're close to renovation.
I see. How many exhibitions do you have in the museum?
You're counting individual skulls?
Yeah, I would say, sure, go ahead and include the skulls in the count there.
No, we've got lots to see.
Lots to see. How many people come through the gates every year?
We get about 7,000 or 8,000 people.
So it's pretty popular then.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And what is the admission price?
Admission is free.
Oh, it is free?
A donation of $1 is suggested.
Uh-huh. And then how do you support the endeavors of finding other odd and obsolete medical devices, and of course skulls?
Well, we're part of the College of Physicians of Philadelphia.
Well, that answers. All right, Gretchen, why don't you take us through now this wonderland of odd and obsolete medical items.
If I could be permitted, just one plug.
Sure, absolutely.
For those who cannot see the Mutter Museum for themselves, you can see it through the eyes of some of America's outstanding photographers. This calendar will be available in your bookstores this fall.
That's great.
This and more is in the museum.
Now this is Gretchen. Did you think about this one for the cover? Because all right, take us now, Gretchen, through the wonderland of odd and obsolete medical devices. Here we go.
Well, you know, we're always trying to find new remedies. Some of the old ones are probably not so popular today.
Mm-hmm.
This is a hairball that was removed from a calf.
Mm-hmm. With a thin candy shell. On the outside. Melts in your mouth.
Hairballs like...
Which is a good feature, I think.
Yeah, hairballs like this, or from other animals, were often ground up and used to cure things like dizziness or childbirth.
Now, what is the shell on there? That's just to preserve it, I guess. Huh?
No, that's the covering that the stomach itself produced, so that you didn't have all this hair running.
Really? And whose stomach was this in? I mean, it was
from a calf.
From a calf?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, cows are ruminants, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Yeah. That's all right, Gretchen, let's see item number 2.
Okay, another multi-use remedy. This is used by the Zulus as a cold remedy and cow aphrodisiac. Now, it happens to be hippo fat.
Hippo fat?
From the stomach of a female hippo. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't know where you put it if you have a cold, but if you have a cow, you rub it under her tail, and she suddenly becomes very receptive to the bull.
Well, does it really make any difference what you rub under there? I don't know. Margarine, give it a try. Yeah, well, all right, there we go. Item number 3.
Calves can grow hairballs and humans can grow horns.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, really?
Yes,
yeah.
Yes. This is from a 70-year-old woman. It took 7 years to get this big, and it was actually the second horn that she'd had, possibly in the same location. Mm-hmm. Probably moved from her head.
From her head, and it's just actually a bony protrusion that's growing.
It's actually from the horny layer of the skin, similar to a wart.
Oh, I see. So, so it's not bone necessarily, but a very stiff, hard tissue.
Warty. Yeah.
More warty, yeah.
Just one of the many interesting growths we have.
All right, now here we have some, looks like instruments here.
Yeah. okay.
Yeah.
Well, at this point, I'm going to have to put on gloves, and if you care to handle them... We do this to protect the instruments, of course,
draft physical flashed before my eyes.
from our own perspiration.
Now we're slipping into the rubber gloves because what?
We want to protect the metal instruments from
I see.
perspiration.
Okay. How are we doing on time? We're out of time. Well, let's take the gloves off. Oh, this is our last one more. Yeah, let's get to the last one then. Do we still need the gloves?
One more. Yeah.
All right.
Doctors always want what's best for their patients. Well, at one time, lobotomies seem to be a good idea.
That's right. They don't do them anymore, do they? Routine.
No, they don't, thanks to things like Thorazine.
I mean, I've been meaning to see a doctor about this. Something with that. I don't. Maybe rub a little of this on it. I don't know. And this is how it was done, right through the...
This is one of the ways. You can do a very detailed procedure, the frontal lobotomy. If you want to do it quick, they used to call this ice pick surgery.
Right. Wow.
And you would go in over the eyeball, into the brain, and just...
It's fun to pretend, isn't it? Yeah. Gretchen Warden, ladies and gentlemen, from the Mooder Museum.
So I'm doing my sound check.
Hello.
And I hear this woman's voice.
Crunch that last chord. I'll show you.
She grabbed the guitar.
And then she started rocking. No, I mean rocking.
You're pretty good. Not.
Someone that hot deserves something this cold. Suddenly, I remember this was a bus spot.
I like your style.
Everyone knows Contact wrote the book on cold medicine. Now Contact's added a whole new chapter, introducing new Contact Day and Night. On this page, yellow day caplets that knock out your cold symptoms without making you drowsy, so you can breathe easy and work all day long. On this page, blue night caplets that relieve your symptoms to let you rest. Both formulas control your cold symptoms with the right medicine at the right time. New Contact Day and Night, a whole new chapter in cold relief.
No little cinnamon gum freshens breath longer than Big Red.
So kiss a little longer, stay close a little longer, hold tight a little longer, longer with Big Red. That Big Red freshness that's right through it. Your fresh breath goes on and on. While you chew it, say goodbye a little longer, make it last a little longer. Give your breath long-lasting freshness with Big Red.
Our next guest has appeared in such motion pictures as Diner, which we mentioned earlier, Animal House. I didn't realize that. He was in Animal House.
I know that.
Also in the film Footloose, and he can now be seen in two brand new films. One is called Queen's Logic, and the other one is called He Said, She Said. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Kevin Bacon. Kevin. I saw you earlier in the hallway in your dressing room, and I get the sense you've been here before, but people tell me you haven't been here.
No, I've never been here, no.
You look very familiar to me. I guess it's just from the films and stuff.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
And you're originally from Philadelphia?
Yeah, honest to God, I grew up right around the corner from that place.
Oh, really?
We were terrified of that place.
Did you ever go in there?
No, I never went in because it was like, no, man, I ain't going in there. They got babies in bottles. Which they do. I mean, they have fetuses, 2 heads, 3 heads.
Oh, my.
I know.
Hey, but what kind of facility is it? Is it just sort of a...
It's terrifying. I mean, it's like...
I mean, is it a house? Is it a building?
Like
is it
an old ivy-covered building, you know, past certain, wrought iron gates, and,
But it's on the up and up.
Well, yeah, if you like skeletals,
Yeah,
sort of,
yeah, I suppose, yeah.
But yeah, that's a real place.
Well, we'll see that you get a calendar.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.